Hello yogis, it's Rosalie here and welcome to this yoga flow for beginners. This is a simple routine you can do anytime you really want to stretch and strengthen your body, and you also want to start to build the foundations of a yoga practice. Now you don't need any props for this class, but if your knees are sensitive, it's nice to have a cushion at hand and maybe some yoga blocks or some big books, but this is totally optional. Let's get started today in a puppy pose. So I want you to come onto your hands and knees. And I want you to make sure that your knees are about hip width distance apart and the hips are directly over the knees. Now the hips are going to stay where they are, and we're just going to reach the arms forward here, allowing the forehead to rest down onto the mat. So really reach your fingers forward. And think about that space in between your shoulder blades. Just allow that space to melt down with every exhale. So this is also called heart melting pose. So you might want to think of that. So it's just a really nice big chest opener. It's wonderful to open up your shoulders, your upper back. Good. And now we're going to take this into a child's pose. So slowly walk your fingertips in, sinking your hips down towards your heels. It might feel nice to have your big toes together, your knees apart. Coming into a child's pose. Now this is a position you can always come back to in the practice if you feel like you need a little break. Just bring yourself into a child's pose. Really let your hips sink down towards your heels with every exhale. And from here, bring yourself up into a tabletop position. Now you can stay right where you are. I'm just going to turn my body so you can see me a little bit better. From here, we're going to take the right leg out to the side and really point through those right toes and bring your body up. So you're kneeling on your left knee and the right leg is straight. From here, go ahead and reach the right hand down the right leg. Let it slide down to reach that left hand up and overhead. And really reach to those left fingertips. So you're going to feel this nice side body opening. The whole left side. Make sure you're still breathing. Good. We're going to take one more inhale here. Good. Now your next inhale, bring yourself up. Drop the left fingertips down onto the mat. You can have something underneath that left hand if it makes it a little bit easier. And reach now the right hand up. So you're reaching through those right fingertips and you're pointing those right toes. So you feel the whole right side opening. If you have sensitive knees, you can always pop a cushion underneath your left knee. You might even want to spin your chest up towards the sky. Feel a nice big opening. Good. Your next inhale. Coming back up. You should feel both side bodies opening up. Now we're going to take it to an inner thigh stretch. So we're going to drop the hands down onto the mat. And we're going to tuck the toes of the left foot behind you. And you're going to reach your hips back. So reach your hands forward, hips come back. You might even want to reach those right toes up. Feel that nice stretch to the inner thigh. Good. And then we'll come back into our tabletop position. Just bring the right leg up. We're going to go straight over the other side. So the left leg comes up, point through the left toes. Bring your body up. So you're kneeling on your right knee. And we're going to reach the left hand down the left leg. Slide it down. Right hand comes up and overhead. So now you're feeling that opening here through the right side. Good. Your next inhale coming all the way up. Right fingertips come down. Reach the left hand up this time. Remember, you can always have something underneath your right hand. You can also pop a cushion underneath your right knee if it's a little bit sensitive. Reach to those left fingertips, point through those left toes. Take another big inhale here. And bring yourself all the way up. Coming into this inner thigh stretch. So we're gonna bring our fingertips down. Tuck the toes of the right foot this time. Sink your hips back. Walk your hands forward if you can. Maybe even bringing the toes of the left foot up. If you have those right toes underneath, tucked underneath, you'll feel an intense stretch through those right toes. Great. One more breath. And we're gonna come back into our tabletop position. I'm just gonna turn around. You see me a little bit better. From here, just take a moment just to realign everything and make sure that you're nicely set up. The hips are directly above the knees, the shoulders are directly above the wrists. Let's just take it straight into a few rounds of cat-cow. Taking a nice big inhale to drop the belly and look up. As you exhale, press the palms into the mat, tucking in the chin, the tailbone. Inhale to look up. Just think about bringing your heart up towards the sky. Exhale, press the palms down, tucking in the chin, the tailbone. Let's do one more. Really follow your own breath here. Let's meet back in our neutral spine. Just going to walk the hands forward just slightly so they're no longer directly underneath, the wrists underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes and start to press your hips up and back. So really keep your knees nicely bent here. So see if you can start to bring your chest as close as you can towards the tops of the thighs and really press your palms into the mat. Your fingers are really nicely spread. And then slowly start to sink the right heel down and then the left heel. So you're just pedaling out through your legs here. Sending your heels down towards the mat. And now we're going to send both heels down towards the mat. So you're thinking about making an upside down letter V with your body. Your hips are at the highest point. Long arms, long legs. Let's take a big inhale to bring the heels all the way up. You're high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, heels come down. Let's do that again. Big inhale to come up. Exhale, down. Big bend through the knees. And this time we're just going to start to walk the hands to meet the feet at the back of the mat. So just let your whole body drape over your legs here. Folding your arms, grabbing opposite elbows. And just let your whole body just soften here. You might want to add a little sway from side to side. You might want to just shake your head forwards and backwards or side to side. Just letting your whole body be very heavy. From here, drop your hands heavy onto the mat. Put a big bend through the knees and very slowly here, notch by notch, curl yourself all the way up to the top. Let your head be the last part of you to come up. Once it comes up, take a big inhale to float the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to put that big bend back through the knees. Reach your arms backwards, interlace your fingers. Inhale, reach your knuckles back. And exhale, folding forward. Send your arms up and overhead. So feel that nice big stretch here through the shoulders. Inhale to come up. Exhale, let's release the hands. Keep your knees nicely bent. Just bring yourself back here into your downward dog. Good, just take a moment to make any adjustments you need to. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. It's sometimes nice just to shake the head a little bit from side to side. When you're ready, go ahead and float the right leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to bring that right foot in between the hands, coming into a low lunge. Now, if your leg doesn't make it by itself, just use your hand to help you. We're going to come high up on our fingertips and reach the chest forward here. Just add a little sway from side to side. From here, plant the left hand down. Big inhale, reach your right hand up. So nice big twist. Big inhale. Exhale, just drop the right hand down. We're gonna drop that back knee down. And as you take a big inhale, you're gonna float your arms up, coming here to a low lunge. As you exhale, sink the hips. And we're gonna make these nice cactus arms. We're gonna flow with the breath. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale down. Again, if you have a sensitive knee, pop a cushion underneath your back knee. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Good. We're gonna bring our fingertips down. As you exhale, start to shift your hips towards your back foot, flexing the toes of your right foot. Good, nice little hamstring stretch here. From here, we're gonna walk the fingertips forward, tuck those back toes so you're here coming high onto the toes, so your back heel is up. As you inhale, you're gonna reach your arms up, coming into a high lunge. So you really wanna make sure that that back heel is stacked above the toes. Lots of strength through that back foot. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to start to bring the back heel down, reach your arms forward, coming into a warrior two. Few things to check for. The first is that you want the heel of the front foot to be aligned to more or less the arch of the back foot. You're really reaching your arms forward, sink your hips down. Eventually you want a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Don't worry if it's not today, just eventually, something to work towards. As you inhale, straighten that front leg, arms come up. Exhale even deeper. Good, inhale to come up. This time we're staying up. And we're gonna reach the right hand back, slide your left hand down your back leg. So again, feeling that nice side body opening. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, reach the right hand forward, as far forward as you can. When you can't take it any further, drop the hand down. Take your left hand to your hip and really make sure that you're opening up. So you're bringing your left shoulder back with the hip, then reach the left hand up, coming into triangle pose. Now, it's much better to stay up higher. You want to feel this lift through a triangle pose than to bring yourself all the way down. So feel that nice big lift from the fingertips at the top all the way to your fingertips at the bottom. Strong legs. Make sure your legs are really engaged. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, can you come back into your warrior two? We're gonna spin the arms. Pop that back heel up. Plant the hands. We're coming into a plank pose. So really nice, strong plank pose. Press into your hands. Reach the crown of your head forward and press your heels towards the back. Draw your belly button in. Can you add a little sway from side to side? So even in a challenging pose, find a sense of ease in your body. Good. We're gonna drop the knees down. Bring your chest forward, bend through the elbows, bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Roll the shoulders back, peel the chest up, cobra pose. Now only come up as high as feels good here in your lower back. Exhale, forehead comes down, tuck the toes. Press yourself back up into your downward dog. Take a moment to make any adjustments. Take a moment to check into your breath. Make sure you're still breathing nice and easy. And then we'll take a nice big inhale to float the left leg up. And as you exhale this time, bring the left leg in between the hands. Remember, you can always use your hand to help you if you need a bit of extra help. Come high up onto the fingertips. Reach the chest forward and press into that back heel. So really nicely engaged back leg. Little shake here from side to side, or more a sway than a shake. Just a little bit of side to side here. Let's come into that lunge twist. So we're gonna plant the right hand down. And as you inhale, reach the left hand up. Remember, you can always have something underneath your right hand if you need a little bit more of a lift. It could be a yoga block or maybe a big book if you don't have a block. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. We're gonna drop that back knee down. Release the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, sink into the hips, making those cactus elbows, chest up towards the sky. Do that 2 more times. Big inhale to rise. Exhale down. 1 more big inhale to float it all up. Exhale down. Let's drop the fingertips down onto the mat. Shift your hips towards your back foot. Toes of the left foot come up. Maybe adding a little sway here from side to side. Just think about reaching the crown of your head up towards the foot. So it's not about how low you go, it's how much length you can create and how much space you can create in your body. So you're softening and releasing through the back of the leg. Good. From here, we're gonna walk the fingertips forward, tuck the back toes, then straighten the leg. Nice, strong back leg. Remember, you want to try and have that heel above the toes, or really stacked above the toes. Draw the belly button in. As you inhale, reach the arms up, coming into our high lunge. Now we're going to take this to a warrior two. So we're just going to start to spin that back foot down. So you're really pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, reaching the arms forward. And let's just check our alignment. Make sure the heel of the front foot is aligned to the arch of the back foot. You're reaching through the fingertips. Sink your hips down. Now your drishti, or your gaze, should be towards your front fingers. Good. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Feel that relief. Reaching the arms up. Exhale, can you sink it a little bit lower this time? Inhale to float it on up. And as you exhale, start to reach the left hand up and overhead as you slide the right hand down your back leg. So this is a reverse triangle pose. Good. Now we're going to take it to a triangle, or Trikonasana. So we're going to reach the left hand as far forward as we can. Then drop your left hand down. I like to bring the right hand to my hip just to make sure that I'm opening up the whole body. The shoulder and the hip up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, reach the right hand up, reaching through those fingertips. And a good way to check that you're not dumping all your weight down, that you still have that upward lift, is just to bring the back of the hand on the inside of the leg. So you're not resting the hand there. You're really using your legs, your strength to hold you up. Good. And then we're going to take it back here into our warrior two just for a moment. Cartwheel the hands, spin the back foot up, plant the hands. Let's meet back in our plank. Remember that you're pressing through the hands, pushing through the heels, and reaching the crown of the head forward. Draw the belly button. Can you dome through your upper back? Just for a few moments here, little sway from side to side. Good, and we're gonna drop the knees. Release the tops of the toes. Bend your elbows, bring yourself all the way down to the mat. Roll the shoulders back, peel the chest up. Really hug those elbows in. Pressing the tops of the feet down. Exhale, forehead comes down. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Reaching the arms forward. Bring your big toes together, your knees wide apart. And just let your hips sink down towards your heels. And take a moment just to tune into your body. See if you feel any different from the beginning of our practice. Tune into your mind, tune into your energy. Just notice any differences. And when you're ready, just slowly bring yourself back up. Well, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel really strong and stretched and empowered after that practice. If you like this video, go ahead and give me the thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every single Tuesday. See you next time.